right here. There is a checklist for you to go through. The first thing is to enter your name in the cell, the blue cell, I2. Now, that's not a 12, that's I2. Right up here where it says math. So we're going to start right here, okay? So let's enter our name. All right, next thing, we want to input numbers in cell B8 and C8. So right here in B8 and C8, we can enter any number that we want to. Don't make them very large. Make them small. Don't make them the same and be boring, okay? Make them a little bit different, but anything you want. Let's suppose I put 3 and 5, okay? Now, you can see from my legend that every time there's a gold cell, I need to enter an Excel formula. So if I'm looking in column F, it says enter a formula in cell F6 through F10 using the cell references for each. All right, for example, I want to enter a formula equals A plus B. The formula I'm going to enter, everybody, is in column E, right to the left, okay? So I'm going to type equals, and then watch what I do. I'm going to use my mouse. Take your mouse and left click on cell B6. You can see it's highlighted, and it even shows you the value is 3. Now it hit the plus key, and then C6, and it even shows you that it's 5. Now go ahead and hit enter, and you can see your answer. All right, at this point, I want to bring your attention to the box right here in the middle, the text box that says if your formulas are correct, then your result should show as green on gray. Now, don't just type a number. If I just typed 8 in there, it might show up correct, but don't worry, I'll send it back to you and tell you you need to fix it, okay? So make sure you enter a formula. Next, it's going to say down below, it says format the results as a number with 2 decimal places. Everybody, this is super simple. You can click on the box, just left click on the box, go up to the top right here on your Excel toolbar and just click the left arrow, 2 decimal places, and I'm all done. I could also do this another way. I could format all of them at one time just by highlighting, that is with my left click of my mouse, highlighting in cells F6 through F10. Now I can right click, I can click format cells, and I can click as a number with 2 decimal places. And now I've formatted every single item in that box. And when I go ahead and enter a formula, it will come up automatically formatted. Okay, I'm gonna do one more here. That is the exponent equals A raised to the B power. So I'm going to type again, first of all, the equal sign. Then I'm going to click my mouse on cell B6. Then I'm going to use the caret key, that is Shift 6 on my keyboard, Shift 6. And you can see the caret key shows up in my function bar up above. And now I'm going to click on C6 and I hit enter. And there you can see my answer is given and it's properly formatted because I already did it in the previous step. Okay, I'm going to leave you with the other 3 boxes to complete. Now, moving on. I want to move down here to column E and cell E18. That is right here below the data. It says arrange is it written as first cell, last cell. So here the data is E18 to E25, okay? It's going to want me to add these all together and sum them, but first of all, I want to put some numbers in here. I'm going to show you guys a neat little trick, okay? So I'm going to enter a number in here. Let's just say I enter the number -2, okay? -2. Down below here, I'm going to write a neat little formula. I'm going to write equals. Then I'm going to click on the cell right above it. And then I'm going to hit +3. All right, +3. So E18 +3. All right, so E18 is -2. -2 plus 3 is +1, and I have a formula. But now watch this. I'm going to just drag this down the rest of the way because I made a formula with the equal sign. I'm going to left click, watch my mouse change. Watch. It changes to a little plus sign, left click, drag down, and I've just completed the table. Okay? Now I'm going to do one of these formulas and I'm going to leave you with the other two, okay? Now I'm going to start again with equals. Then you can see right here to the left of it, it tells me use the product formula and then the range. Remember the range was given to us right here, E18 colon E25. So in my formula, I'm going to write E18, and don't worry, you don't have to capitalize the E. Oh, I'm sorry, I started wrong. Equals product. And you can see that Excel starts calling up possibilities here. So click on the product. Now take your mouse, left click, drag down on the data to highlight it all, close parentheses, and you're done. You can see my statement now says equals product E18 colon E25. Now hit enter. And my answer is there. It's correct. It's green on gray, but please do take note right here to the right. It says format to show 3 decimal places like 12.345. All right, so click right here on it. Once again, go up to the top of your toolbar, left arrow, 3 decimal places, and I'm all done. Okay, everybody, now take just a pause right here with me. Okay, I've completed 3 formulas. I've completed the data in cell E18 through E25. I completed the data in cell B6 and C6. I'm leaving the other formulas for you. Now, you don't have to do anything new or tricky, everybody, okay? Do exactly as I did. Type in the average, highlight the data E18 to E25, close parentheses. Type the equals sum, highlight E18 to E25, just like I did, close parentheses. When you're done with that, make sure that you have formatted everything correctly. Make sure that you can check everything off in your Excel sheet checklist. And if you have any issues, here's the troubleshooting part of this discussion question. Here's a link to Microsoft Excel support. If your Excel sheet does not change colors, everybody, okay, and maybe you're using Google Sheets, okay? If you have a Chromebook, you cannot use Microsoft Excel. If you have a Chromebook, you have to click this first link right here. Watch my mouse right here, hover over the URL. It says office.com. You need to go there and use the Excel sheet there through your GCU account. If you have an older version of Microsoft Excel and your cells are not changing colors and not formatting correctly, you can also install Office 365 by clicking the Office 365 download. That will take you to the GCU student portal where you can then download the software you need for your Mac or your PC, either one. All right, everybody, we are out of here. We have had all the fun we can handle for right now. Jump in, go for it. I will see you guys in the forums. Bye.